I want to talk about surviving or thriving this week. Which camp are you in? Hey, Eloise Ansell here. I am an intuitive healer based in the UK. Welcome. Welcome back. If you're a repeat viewer, and welcome if you're here for the first time. This week, I want to talk about surviving or thriving. So, I don't know about you, but there are periods in my life where everything goes right and, you don't seem to have a care in the world and everything's great. And then there's those times in life where everything feels a struggle and you feel like you're pushing shit up a hill. It's just like heavy. And, sometimes we're in the middle, but there's always like a choice with this. It's like, what are you choosing? Now, if we fall in love and all the hormones are flying around and you've got that feeling going on, you tend to be thriving a lot more. Everything seems to go right, everything's great. And doesn't matter what you do, what you're neglecting, because you're putting all your energy and focus into the new relationship, everything seems to go okay. It's like magic. And I'm always like, why can't we have that all the time? Why not? Maybe it's because we don't allow ourselves. We don't think we can. So I'm always fascinated by this dynamic. And I always want to choose thriving. But I do sometimes find myself in the survival pit. And if you're there, I feel for you. If you feel like you're just ticking over, maybe you're struggling with money, maybe your relationships are going wrong, maybe things are happening. I mean, life's never perfect. There's always something going on. And are you choosing to focus on things going wrong, which creates more things going wrong, which just kind of takes you in that downward spiral? Or are you on that upward spiral of like, ooh, what else can I have? And choose and be, and things are going great. So we can be surviving or we can be thriving. And I think it sometimes comes down to a choice of which we want to be doing and which one we want to be leaning into. They've got completely different energies. Now, our brains like to keep us where we're at. Anything else is dangerous. So, even if you've got massive debts and, you're just in a really horrible situation in your home, maybe, it's, abusive or something like that, everything will tell you to stay in that situation because your brain wants you to survive and it knows how to be in that situation. So to change things, well, sometimes we have no choice. Things change. But to change things, quite often we need to be the ones that are choosing something different. So if you're in a terrible situation, my heart goes out to you. And you may go, Eloise, I didn't choose this. I'm not choosing this. But you can choose to ask for something different. And even that ask will start to shift things. You have to tell every fiber of your body that you're going to be safe with money. You're going to be safe on your own. You're going to be safe, fill in the blank, because your brain will be telling you that you won't be. So we have to start saying to ourselves, it's okay to do X. It's okay to choose X. It's okay for me to get out of survival. It's okay for me to choose to leave this person. It's okay for me to choose, fill in the blank of whatever your situation is. We have to kind of talk ourselves into it sometimes to get that impetus to shift. Now, I've been in a horrendous relationship and I stayed for years. And part of me was like, why am I here? But when you're getting gaslighted and all the rest of it, and you're being told that you're worthless and all the rest of it the whole time, you begin to believe it. It's quite bizarre, but you do. And your brain is telling you that you're better off with this person. And really, oh my word, life is so much better without them. Trust me. Uh, so it's really difficult sometimes, but you just get to that moment where you've had enough. Like you see the light or something happens and you're like, right, it's time to change things. It's time to choose something different. And it's tough to get to that point, if your circumstances are difficult, but we have to keep going. You're still here, you're doing well, you just need to take that next step. And it's to keep choosing and choosing and then choosing and then choosing and then choosing and getting out of whatever the crap is that your situation is, where you're just surviving, just ticking over, and starting to choose to thrive and have something different. Just have to keep taking the next step. It might not be easy, but it's finding that courage, which I know you have within you. You have the strength to do this. You have the capacity to do this. You may have even done it before at some point in your life. You can draw on these experiences that you've had where you've made massive changes or you've chosen something different and made a shift in your life. You've done that before. You can do it again. Whatever your situation is, it's not hopeless. Start to believe there's other possibilities. Start to ask the universe to help you. Say, hey, universe, I want to get out of this situation. Please help and support me. Send me some help. Start asking for help. And you never know what's going to turn up. You never know. And just that ask. Starting to imagine your life in how you want it to be. Start to, visualize your perfect day. It's like anything that you can do to put energy into what you want is going to be helpful, because it starts your brain to go, oh yeah, I would be okay with that situation, wouldn't it? Maybe we can start to let go of this reality. I will be safe with something different. But it may take a little bit of coding to get the body to know that, and the mind to come and the brain to come on board and just start to make that shift. Because our brains love to stay where we're at. We need to start shifting it. And that might be micro stages or steps in the beginning. That's fine. But I just want to say to you, whatever your situation is, you can change it. If you need permission to change it, I'm giving you permission today. I'm giving you the energy of permission to change things. Because sometimes we need someone else to say, are you okay? Why are you choosing this? We can have something different. And if you need that person today, I will be that person for you. I don't know what your situation is, but I'm here to tell you, choose something different. And I wish you luck on your journey. Have a great week.